Welcome to another edition of Swim Easy Speed. Today we're going to look at how to breathe in freestyle. And I've seen all of these different ways to do it. One of them is better than the other ones, so we'll go through all of them and I'll show you some of the drawbacks. So first one is when people look back. So they tend to look under their armpit. It looks like that. And it tends to cause a little bit of a pause in the stroke. You've got to move your head and angle it a little bit differently. It tends to get in the way. It tends to create a little bit more instability in the stroke. Now, all of these, you want to do it with one goggle in the water, one goggle out of the water, kind of breathing into that pocket. But here's kind of the instability. You can see those feet coming apart. And that's always a sign that there's a little bit of instability in the stroke. So the next one would be looking directly to the side. This one I see pretty, the most common. And this is where, you're just looking basically right to the side. While you're swimming. Still causes a little bit of instability. It's a little bit better than looking back. Now, people tend to over-rotate to get the breath. But, little bit of instability, not a ton. You can see the feet, again, coming apart there. So that's what we want to try to minimize. So this one tends to work the best for a variety of reasons. So you just look slightly forward. And what I mean by that is you're looking maybe 30 degrees ahead. You can make it a very minimal movement. It tends to get caught up with the movement of the shoulders and the hips. So it almost becomes a little bit more of an independent movement and a little bit simpler. And you can see you're just breathing right into that pocket and with just minimal movement involved. And so it doesn't get in the way of the stroke, doesn't impact efficiency. Many times you're breathing, especially when you're going a little bit slower, there's going to be a little bit of instability when you turn your head to the side to breathe. Typically, every time you turn your head to the side to breathe, you increase drag by about 3 to 4%. So here's the one that you ultimately want to avoid, that we're all trying to avoid, which is this, just both goggles out of the water, turning 90 degrees onto your side. It just creates a lot of instability in the stroke and just creates a lot of drag, a lot of instability, and kills your efficiency, and then kills your ability to really generate any power on the water. So as always, thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the pool soon.